There are moments in life when our desires and dreams seem utterly impossible, when logic, evidence, and the physical world shout it can't be done. And yet history and human experience have proven over and over that belief, unyielding, transformative belief, has the power to defy reason and bring the extraordinary into being. Imagination is one of the most powerful tools we possess, often underestimated in its ability to influence the course of our lives. When faced with circumstances that seem insurmountable, or when reason denies the possibility of achieving a desire, imagination becomes a gateway to bypass those limitations and explore new realms of possibility. It allows us to step beyond the constraints of logic and envision a reality that resonates with our innermost dreams. By vividly imagining the desired outcome, we can create a mental and emotional state that aligns with that reality, making it feel as though it is already achieved. To truly harness the power of imagination, one must approach it with intention and clarity. This means dedicating time to visualize the desired outcome with as much detail as possible. It's not enough to simply daydream about what you want. You must immerse yourself fully in the scene. Imagine not just what it looks like, but also how it feels, sounds, smells, and even tastes. The key is to engage all your senses so that the imagined experience becomes vivid and tangible in your mind. For example, if your goal is to achieve a certain career milestone, you might visualize yourself receiving a congratulatory email or standing on a stage giving a speech after your success. What does the room look like? What are you wearing? What do the people around you say? Most importantly, what emotions fill your heart in that moment? Is it pride, joy, or a sense of relief? By immersing yourself in these details, your mind begins to accept the imagined scenario as possible, even inevitable. This act of vivid visualization does more than create a pleasant fantasy. It has a profound psychological effect. Neuroscience has shown that the brain cannot easily distinguish between vividly imagined experiences and actual ones. When you imagine your success, you activate the same neural pathways as if the event were happening in reality. This creates a feedback loop in which your brain becomes accustomed to the idea of success and starts to align your thoughts, beliefs, and actions with that vision. It essentially trains your subconscious mind to act in accordance with the imagined reality, opening up opportunities and insights that might have gone unnoticed otherwise. Another important aspect of using imagination effectively is consistency. A single act of visualization may provide a brief emotional uplift, but sustained change requires regular practice. Make it a daily habit to dedicate time to imagining your desired outcome. Some people find it helpful to do this during quiet moments, such as before bed or early in the morning when the mind is most receptive. By revisiting your vision consistently, you reinforce its presence in your mind and deepen your emotional connection to it. However, as powerful as imagination is, it must be paired with belief. When you visualize your desire, approach it with a sense of certainty, as if it is already yours. This is where many people struggle, as their logical mind often interferes, pointing out the gaps between the current reality and the imagined one. Instead of giving in to these doubts, treat them as background noise. Return your focus to the vivid scene in your mind and reaffirm your belief in its inevitability. Imagination is also a source of inspiration and motivation. When you create a detailed mental picture of your desired reality, it can ignite a sense of purpose that drives you to take action. The clearer and more emotionally resonant the image, the stronger this sense of purpose becomes. It shifts your perspective from "I hope this happens" to "I know this is happening," encouraging you to seize opportunities and make decisions that align with your vision. Ultimately, imagination is not about escaping reality, but about reshaping it. It is the tool through which we bridge the gap between what is and what could be. By consistently visualizing your desires with intention and clarity, you lay the foundation for belief, opening the door for extraordinary transformations in your life. When reason denies what you seek, imagination provides the pathway to see beyond those denials and create a future aligned with your dreams. The role of assumption in shaping our reality is both profound and transformative. To assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled is to align your inner state with the outcome you desire, even if your current circumstances seem to contradict it. This practice is not about ignoring reality, but about choosing to focus on a higher reality, one that reflects your aspirations rather than your limitations. Assumption, when embraced with conviction, becomes the foundation upon which new realities are built, regardless of what reason might suggest. At its core, assumption is an act of faith. It requires you to step into a mindset where the desired outcome feels as though it has already been accomplished. This is not about pretending or wishing, it is about genuinely embodying the emotions, thoughts, and attitudes of someone who has already achieved what they desire. This shift in perception influences how you view yourself and the world around you. subtly but powerfully altering your reality from the inside out. For instance, if your goal is to experience financial abundance, assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled means adopting the mindset of someone who is already prosperous. This might involve feeling gratitude for the financial security you envision, walking with the confidence of someone who has enough, and making decisions as if your abundance is already present. When you operate from this state of assumption, your thoughts and actions naturally align with the frequency of abundance, increasing the likelihood of opportunities, ideas, and circumstances that support your vision. Assumption is so effective because it speaks directly to the subconscious mind. Unlike the conscious mind, which operates within the framework of logic and evidence, the subconscious is impressionable in response to feelings and beliefs. When you assume a certain state, you impress that belief upon your subconscious, which then works to manifest it into your experience. The subconscious does not question whether something is real or possible, it simply accepts the dominant feeling and belief as truth. By consistently assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you train your subconscious to align your external circumstances with your inner reality. However, this practice requires persistence and dedication. It is easy to let doubt creep in, especially when external circumstances seem to contradict your assumptions. For example, if you are striving for a loving relationship but currently feel lonely, the gap between your assumption and your reality can feel discouraging. The key is to remain steadfast in your assumption, continually returning to the state of your fulfilled desire. This might involve affirming to yourself, "I am loved and cherished," and truly feeling the warmth and joy of that love, even if it is not yet visible in your life. One way to strengthen your assumption is through visualization. By vividly imagining scenarios where your desire is already realized, you create mental and emotional impressions that make the assumption more tangible. For example, you might visualize yourself celebrating a milestone or enjoying a meaningful moment tied to your goal. The more detailed and emotionally engaging the visualization, the more effectively it reinforces the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Another powerful tool is gratitude. Gratitude bridges the gap between the present and the assumed reality by focusing on the positive emotions associated with your desired outcome. When you feel grateful for something as though it has already occurred, you reinforce the belief that it is already yours. Gratitude helps dissolve resistance, shifting your focus away from lack and onto the abundance you are assuming. It is also important to remember that assumption does not mean forcing things to happen or ignoring the present moment. It is about creating a harmonious balance between belief and receptivity. Trust the process and allow the universe or your subconscious mind to orchestrate the details. Your role is not to figure out how your assumption will manifest, but to hold the feeling of its fulfillment with unwavering faith. Finally, adopting the principle of assumption requires a commitment to personal transformation. It challenges you to think, feel, and act as the version of yourself who already has what you desire. This process may feel unnatural at first, but with practice it becomes second nature. As you persist, your external world begins to reflect your internal assumptions, often in unexpected and miraculous ways. In conclusion, the power of assumption lies in its ability to shift your inner reality, which in turn reshapes your outer world. By embracing the feeling of the wish fulfilled and persistently holding on to that state, you tap into the creative force within you to manifest your deepest desires. Assumption is not just a practice, it is a way of being, one that allows you to live in alignment with the life you dream of, even when reason says otherwise. Faith is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be, and it thrives when evidence is absent. To strengthen faith over evidence requires cultivating a mindset that trusts in the unseen and the yet to be manifested. This is not a blind leap, but an intentional act of choosing belief, even when reason and current circumstances argue otherwise. Faith is a force that has driven humanity to achieve the impossible throughout history, and it remains a transformative power for those willing to embrace it. One of the most essential aspects of faith is its ability to operate independently of external proof. Many people wait for signs or evidence before believing something is possible, but faith demands a reversal of this process. It calls for belief first, trusting that the evidence will follow. This principle can be seen in countless stories of invention, exploration, and personal triumph. The Wright brothers, for example, believed in the possibility of human flight long before they had any tangible proof it could be done. Their faith and their vision led them to persist through failures and skepticism, ultimately achieving what was once deemed impossible. Faith is not merely a mental exercise, it is a deeply emotional and spiritual practice. To strengthen faith, one must cultivate a sense of certainty and trust in the desired outcome. This begins with shifting your focus from the obstacles in your path to the vision of what you want to achieve. Dwelling on difficulties and doubts only reinforces their power, whereas focusing on your goal with unwavering confidence fuels your faith. This practice can be challenging, especially when your logical mind insists on pointing out all the reasons why your goal is unattainable. However, by consciously redirecting your thoughts and emotions, you train yourself to lean into faith rather than fear. One practical way to reinforce faith is through affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that align your thoughts with your desired reality. For instance, if you are pursuing a new career opportunity but feel unsure about your chances, repeating affirmations like "I am capable and deserving of success" or "opportunities flow to me effortlessly" can help shift your mindset. The repetition of these affirmations imprints them on your subconscious mind, which begins to accept them as true. Over time, this strengthens your faith, making it easier to act in alignment with your goals. Visualization is another powerful tool for building faith. By creating a vivid mental image of your desired outcome, you anchor your belief in something tangible, even if it only exists in your mind for now. For example, if you are working toward a financial goal, imagine yourself in a scenario where that goal has already been achieved. Picture yourself paying off debts, celebrating your success, or enjoying the freedom that financial abundance brings. The more detailed and emotionally resonant your visualization, the more it reinforces your faith in its eventual realization. Faith also requires patience and persistence. When evidence is absent, it is tempting to abandon belief and succumb to doubt. However, true faith is unwavering, even in the face of challenges and delays. It understands that the timing of manifestation is not always within our control, and that trust in the process is essential. This trust can be cultivated by recognizing that setbacks and obstacles are often part of the journey, not signs of failure. Maintaining faith through these moments builds resilience and deepens your connection to your vision. Gratitude is a vital companion to faith. When you express gratitude for your desired outcome as if it has already been realized, you reinforce your belief in its inevitability. Gratitude shifts your focus away from lack and onto the abundance you are creating an emotional state that aligns with your goal. For example, if you are seeking a fulfilling relationship, expressing gratitude for the love and connection you envision even before it physically manifests strengthens your faith and aligns you with that reality. Finally, it is important to remember that faith is not about ignoring reality but about transcending it. It does not deny the challenges or obstacles in your path, but chooses to see them as temporary and surmountable. Faith looks beyond the immediate evidence to the greater possibility, trusting that what is unseen is more powerful than what is seen. This perspective allows you to act with confidence and purpose, even when the odds appear to be against you. In conclusion, faith over evidence is a deliberate choice to believe in the unseen and the yet to come. It requires trust, patience, and the courage to hold on to your vision when reason and circumstances suggest otherwise. By cultivating faith through affirmations, visualization, gratitude, and persistence, you align yourself with the creative power needed to manifest your desires. Faith is not just a belief in what could be, it is the force that transforms it into reality. Living in the end is one of the most transformative practices for bringing your desires into reality. This principle, emphasized by Neville Goddard, encourages you to mentally and emotionally place yourself in the state of your fulfilled desire. It's about embodying the reality you wish to create as if it is already true. While it may seem counterintuitive to act as though you have something that isn't yet tangible, this mindset is a powerful catalyst for manifestation. By living in the end, you align your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors with your desired outcome, creating the conditions for it to manifest in your life. To live in the end, you begin by identifying what it is you truly want. This requires clarity and specificity. What does your ideal outcome look like? How does it feel to have achieved it? What changes in your life when this desire becomes real? The more vividly you can define this vision, the easier it becomes to step into that state mentally and emotionally. For instance, if you aspire to own a home, don't just picture the house itself, imagine living in it. See yourself walking through the rooms, decorating it, or enjoying moments with loved ones in your imagined space. The goal is to make this vision feel as real as possible. The core of living in the end lies in your feelings. It's not just about imagining a scenario, it's about experiencing the emotions associated with its fulfillment. If your desire brings joy, confidence, or gratitude, cultivate those feelings now. When you feel these emotions consistently, your mind and body begin to operate as though your desired outcome is already part of your reality. This emotional alignment not only enhances your belief but also influences your actions and decisions, making them more congruent with your goals. One effective way to practice living in the end is through visualization. Set aside time each day to close your eyes and immerse yourself in the mental image of your fulfilled desire. Engage all your senses. What do you see, hear, smell, taste, and feel in this imagined reality? The more detailed and vivid your visualization, the more your mind accepts it as real. For example, if your goal is a successful career, visualize yourself in your dream office, interacting with colleagues, or receiving recognition for your achievements. This mental rehearsal trains your subconscious mind to recognize and create opportunities that align with your vision. Affirmations are another powerful tool for living in the end. Positive, present tense statements reinforce the belief that your desire is already realized. Statements like "I am grateful for my loving relationship," "I feel confident in my financial abundance," or "I am thriving in my dream career" help anchor you in the state of fulfillment. Repeating these affirmations consistently imprints them on your subconscious, which begins to guide your actions and perceptions in alignment with those beliefs. Living in the end also requires a shift in behavior. Your actions must reflect the reality you wish to create, even before it manifests. For example, if you are working toward a healthier lifestyle, start acting as though you are already the version of yourself who is fit and energetic. This might mean adopting habits like exercising regularly, eating nutritious meals, or engaging in activities that promote well-being. By embodying the behaviors of someone who has already achieved your goal, you create momentum toward making it your reality. One of the challenges of living in the end is resisting the temptation to focus on the absence of your desire. When the physical evidence contradicts your inner vision, doubt can creep in. However, living in the end requires unwavering faith. Trust that your internal state is shaping your external reality, and that what you focus on consistently will come to fruition. Instead of worrying about how or when your desire will manifest, immerse yourself in the certainty that it is already done. Gratitude plays a significant role in this process. When you express gratitude for your desired outcome as though it has already happened, you reinforce the feeling of having it. Gratitude not only aligns your emotions with your vision, but also shifts your focus away from lack. By being thankful for the reality you are creating, you attract more of the positive experiences you seek. Finally, living in the end requires patience and persistence. It's not about forcing your desires into existence, but about allowing them to unfold naturally. Trust the process and remain consistent in your practice. The external world may take time to catch up with your inner reality, but by staying committed to the state of fulfillment, you set the stage for your desires to manifest. In conclusion, living in the end is a powerful mindset that aligns your inner world with the reality you wish to create. By focusing on the feelings, thoughts, and actions associated with your fulfilled desire, you become a magnet for the experiences that reflect it. This practice is not just about imagining a better future, it's about embodying it in the present moment. Through visualization, affirmations, gratitude, and aligned behavior, you bring your desired reality into being, proving that the power to create lies within you. When reason denies the possibility of achieving your desires, reframing the resistance of reason becomes an essential skill. Reason, rooted in logic and past experiences, often imposes limitations based on what is known and proven. However, personal growth and extraordinary achievements require venturing beyond these confines. By reframing the resistance of reason, you can shift your perspective and open yourself to the possibility that what seems unattainable is simply not yet realized. This mental shift allows you to use reason as a tool, rather than a barrier, transforming doubt into a stepping stone toward belief. Reason typically operates within the framework of existing evidence. It assesses situations based on tangible facts, probabilities, and what has worked in the past. While this logical approach is valuable in many contexts, it can become an obstacle when pursuing goals that defy conventional understanding. For example, reason might argue that you lack the resources, skills, or connections to achieve a particular dream. It might point to past failures as evidence that success is unlikely. However, by recognizing that reason's scope is inherently limited, you can begin to question its authority over your aspirations. One way to reframe the resistance of reason is by shifting your focus from limitations to possibilities. Instead of asking, "Why can't this happen?" ask, "What if it does?" This subtle change in perspective encourages your mind to explore creative solutions and opportunities that might otherwise be overlooked. It also opens the door to the unknown, where breakthroughs often occur. History is filled with examples of people who achieved the impossible by refusing to let reason dictate their potential. Innovators like Thomas Edison and entrepreneurs like Elon Musk have shown that what seems unreasonable today can become reality tomorrow. Another powerful approach is to view reason's resistance as a sign that you are reaching beyond the ordinary. If your dreams don't challenge your current understanding of what's possible, they may not be big enough. Resistance from reason can be reframed as a signal that you are pushing the boundaries of your comfort zone and stepping into a realm of growth and transformation. Rather than fearing or avoiding this resistance, embrace it as a natural part of the journey toward achieving something extraordinary. Visualization can be an effective tool for overcoming reason's resistance. By vividly imagining your desired outcome, you create a mental and emotional experience that feels real, even if it defies logic. This practice bypasses the analytical mind, which thrives on facts and evidence, and engages the creative, intuitive parts of your brain. For example, if reason tells you that achieving financial independence is unrealistic given your current circumstances, visualize yourself enjoying the freedom and security of financial abundance. Picture yourself living the life you desire, and let the feelings of joy and confidence replace doubt. Gratitude is another way to counteract reason's resistance. When you express gratitude for your desired outcome, as if it has already occurred, you reinforce your belief in its possibility. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack and limitation to abundance and fulfillment, creating a mindset that aligns with your goals. For instance, if reason argues that finding your ideal partner is unlikely, practice feeling thankful for the love and connection you envision. This gratitude not only strengthens your belief but also raises your emotional state, making you more receptive to opportunities aligned with your desire. Challenging the assumptions behind reason's resistance is also crucial. Often logical objections are based on limiting beliefs or outdated perspectives. Ask yourself whether the reasons for doubt are truly valid, or whether they stem from fear, societal expectations, or past experiences. For example, if reason tells you that you're too old to pursue a new career, question where this belief comes from. Are there examples of people who have successfully reinvented themselves later in life? By finding evidence that contradicts your doubts, you weaken reason's grip and expand your sense of what is possible. Taking inspired action is another way to reframe reason's resistance. When you act as though your desired outcome is inevitable, you align your behaviors with your belief, even if logic suggests otherwise. Each step you take in faith reinforces your commitment to your vision and demonstrates to yourself that you are capable of overcoming obstacles. For example, if reason argues that launching a business is too risky, start small by researching, networking, or developing your ideas. These actions build momentum and help you bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be. Lastly, reframing reason's resistance requires trust in the unseen. Understand that the logical mind cannot account for the countless variables, synchronicities, and opportunities that life can present. What may seem impossible from a rational standpoint could unfold naturally through unexpected means. Trust that the universe, or the creative power within you, is capable of orchestrating outcomes beyond what reason can predict. By surrendering the need for everything to make sense, you create space for miracles and breakthroughs. In conclusion, reframing the resistance of reason is about shifting your perspective from limitation to possibility. By questioning the validity of doubt, embracing creative visualization, practicing gratitude, challenging limiting beliefs, and taking inspired action, you move beyond the confines of logic. Reason may argue against your dreams, but it is not the final authority. By choosing belief over doubt, you empower yourself to achieve what once seemed impossible, proving that the boundaries of reason can be transcended through faith, persistence, and imagination. Persistence in the face of doubt is a critical element in transforming belief into reality. Doubt is a natural part of the journey when pursuing dreams that challenge the status quo or stretch beyond your current circumstances. However, the key to success lies in your ability to persist, despite the uncertainties and fears that arise along the way. Persistence is the engine that keeps your vision alive even when evidence suggests otherwise. It is a commitment to your desires and a refusal to let temporary setbacks or logical objections deter you from your ultimate goal. To persist in the face of doubt, you must first cultivate a strong connection to your why. Understanding the deeper reason behind your desire gives you the emotional fuel to keep going when challenges arise. For instance, if your goal is to achieve financial independence, consider what it truly means to you. Is it freedom, security, or the ability to support loved ones? Connecting with this deeper purpose provides motivation and clarity, making it easier to remain steadfast when doubt creeps in. Your why acts as an anchor, reminding you of the bigger picture and helping you move forward with conviction. Another important aspect of persistence is recognizing that doubt is not a sign of failure, but a natural part of growth. When you pursue a goal that stretches your abilities or challenges societal norms, doubt often surfaces as a protective mechanism. Your mind may attempt to keep you in your comfort zone by presenting logical reasons to abandon your efforts. Understanding this dynamic allows you to view doubt as a temporary obstacle rather than a definitive barrier. Instead of resisting doubt, acknowledge it, and then choose to refocus on your vision. Building small, consistent habits is a practical way to persist through doubt. Taking incremental steps toward your goal reinforces your commitment and builds momentum. For example, if you are working toward writing a book, commit to writing a set number of words each day, no matter how small. Each completed session, however modest, represents a victory over doubt and strengthens your belief in your ability to succeed. Over time, these small actions compound, creating tangible progress that diminishes the power of doubt. Another strategy for persistence is reframing failures and setbacks as learning opportunities. Instead of seeing obstacles as reasons to give up, view them as stepping stones on the path to success. Each challenge you encounter holds valuable lessons that can refine your approach and strengthen your resolve. For example, if an initial business idea fails, analyze what went wrong and use that insight to improve your next venture. Persistence requires a mindset that sees growth in every experience, even those that seem like detours or delays. Visualization and affirmations are powerful tools for maintaining persistence in the face of doubt. By consistently imagining your desired outcome and affirming your belief in its realization, you keep your focus on the end result rather than the obstacles in your way. For example, if doubt arises about your ability to achieve a fitness goal, visualize yourself in the state of health and vitality you desire. Affirmations like "I am strong, resilient, and capable" reinforce your confidence and help quiet the voice of doubt. Surrounding yourself with supportive influences is another way to bolster persistence. Seek out individuals, communities, or resources that inspire and uplift you. Whether it's mentors, friends, or like-minded individuals pursuing similar goals, their encouragement can provide the motivation and perspective needed to keep going. Additionally, consuming positive content, such as books, podcasts, or videos about personal growth and success, helps you stay aligned with your vision and reinforces the belief that persistence pays off. Managing your emotions is also crucial to persistence. Doubt often comes with fear, frustration, or self-doubt, which can drain your energy and motivation. Developing emotional resilience allows you to navigate these feelings without letting them derail your efforts. Practices such as mindfulness, meditation, or journaling can help you process your emotions and maintain a sense of calm and focus. By learning to manage your internal state, you create a stable foundation for persistence, even in challenging times. Finally, persistence requires faith in the unseen. Trust that your efforts combined with your belief are setting the stage for your desires to manifest. The journey may not unfold exactly as you envision, and the timing may not align with your expectations, but persistence involves surrendering to the process while continuing to move forward. Each action you take, no matter how small, contributes to the creation of your desired reality. Trust that the results will come, even if you cannot yet see the full picture. In conclusion, persistence in the face of doubt is about maintaining focus, determination, and faith, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. By connecting with your deeper purpose, taking consistent action, learning from setbacks, and managing your emotions, you build the resilience needed to overcome doubt. Surrounding yourself with positive influences and practicing visualization and affirmations further reinforces your commitment. Persistence transforms doubt into determination, ensuring that you remain aligned with your vision and ultimately achieve the extraordinary results you seek.